If your gaming setup deserves more than low frame rates and constant compromises, the right GPU can completely change your experience. A good graphics card doesn't just make games look better. It also gives you smoother gameplay, faster response times, and more stable performance whether you're playing competitive shooters, story-driven AAA titles, or even creating content on the side. In this video, we're going through the best gaming GPUs you can buy in 2026 for every budget. I'll also leave links in the description so you can check updated pricing and availability for every card mentioned. Let's get started with the list. Starting at number 5, Intel Arc B580. If you're gaming at 1080p and don't want to spend a fortune, the Intel Arc B580 is honestly one of the smartest GPUs you can buy right now. It's built for players who want smooth performance in modern games without lowering everything to medium settings. You can comfortably play most demanding titles on high to ultra settings and still stay around that 60 to 70 FPS range, which feels really solid for everyday gaming. What makes this card stand out is the 12 GB of VRAM. That extra memory really helps in newer games that are starting to push past 8 GB, especially if you want better textures and smoother gameplay long term. It's a great fit for casual gamers, students, or anyone building a budget gaming PC in 2026. The downside is the price still isn't exactly cheap for a budget card, and if you mostly play lighter games like Minecraft or GTA 5, it may feel like more than you need. Still, for the money, this is one of the most balanced 1080p GPUs available right now. At number 4, AMD Radeon RX 960 XT 16 GB. The RX 960 XT is the kind of GPU that makes a lot of sense for gamers who want strong performance without jumping into crazy expensive territory. If you play at 1440p, this card hits a really sweet spot. Modern games run smoothly on high to ultra settings, and in competitive titles like Valorant or Counter-Strike 2, the frame rates are easily high enough for fast monitors. What I really like here is the 16 GB of VRAM. That gives this card a lot more breathing room for newer games, especially if you plan on keeping your PC for a few years. It's also a great option for people who want to fully max out 1080p gaming without worrying about performance drops later on. The honest downside is that once you move into heavy 4K gaming, this card starts to show its limits compared to more premium options higher on the list. Still, for around the price range it sits in, this is easily one of the best value gaming GPUs available right now. At number 3, AMD Radeon RX 970. If you want a more premium 1440p gaming experience, the RX 970 is where things start feeling seriously high-end. This card is built for gamers who want to crank settings up, enjoy smoother frame rates, and still have enough power left for future games. At 1440p, performance is excellent in demanding titles, and even some 4K gaming is very playable if you use FSR. The 16 GB of VRAM is another big reason this card stands out. You don't really have to stress about newer games eating up memory, and that makes it a safer long-term upgrade compared to some competing options. It's especially great for players who mainly enjoy big AAA games and want everything looking sharp without constantly adjusting settings. The downside is the price definitely moves into premium territory, so it's not the best choice for budget-focused build. And while Nvidia's alternative has better ray tracing, it also costs more. Overall, this feels like one of the smartest upgrades for serious 1440p gamers right now. At number 2, AMD Radeon RX 970 XT. The RX 970 XT is the GPU for people who want serious 1440p performance or want to finally jump into 4K gaming without spending a ridiculous amount of money. This card handles demanding games extremely well, especially on high to ultra settings, and it still keeps frame rates smooth enough to fully enjoy fast-paced shooters or big open-world games. Even with some ray tracing turned on, it still performs really well for the price. What makes this card stand out is the overall value. A lot of 4K-ready GPUs sit way above the $1,000 mark, but this one gives you a very similar gaming experience for much less. It's perfect for gamers who want high-end performance but still care about getting good value from their build. The downside is that Nvidia cards still have slightly stronger ray tracing and DLSS support, so if those features matter most to you, you may prefer spending more on the alternative. Still, for pure gaming performance at this price, this is one of the smartest GPUs you can buy right now. At number 1, NVIDIA RTX 5090. If money really isn't a concern and you just want the absolute best gaming GPU available right now, the RTX 5090 is in a completely different league. This card is built for people who want to max out everything at 4K, push the highest frame rates possible, and basically never worry about performance for years. Whether you're playing massive AAA games, competitive shooters, or creating content on the side, this GPU handles it without breaking a sweat. What makes it special is how effortless everything feels. You can turn settings all the way up, use heavy ray tracing, and still get incredibly smooth gameplay. It's the kind of GPU made for enthusiasts, streamers, or anyone building a dream PC with no compromises. The obvious downside is the price, at around $3,800. This is far beyond what most gamers should spend, and you also need a powerful CPU to avoid bottlenecks. In some cases, even a pre-built system may offer better overall value. Still, if you want the best of the best, this is the GPU everyone else is trying to catch.